Yo, bro, Alpha.
What's up, my brother? How are you?
Oh, everything, bro, everything cool. Charlie, long time.
Long time, long time. How the corona dey treat you?
The corona there, Charlie. You make me or you go there Ruby side, the way Charlie, you chop for one side.
This one, by June, all of us go. Oh.
By June.
By June, they say near Kwana.
Sana ma for keke, sana ma for say by June there na yet na ko but so then the funny thing no more.
Yaminti etias.
Na is what talk you emphasize corona you what talk you.
Me the coded looking, so I'm the my lucky one side. Inti.
Allah one side. Allah.
Me share the course for industry on social media. Say the corona about social media industry inti ya share.
Wow. Now I sure say unkwa na wa lucky on there.
Me come. Me manager unkwa na ya lucky on.
Uno manager na ma lucky mo.
Aye.
And mo lucky, Charlie.
I get
Charlie. Oh, Charlie, ya tune catch. I mean, now January, you expect some project be from you, but I'm say, who they buy my postpone here, but all the same, the Samsung say, to quite a crania, the Nanino, yeah, bebasso. But me per se, start here, you better, yes, fee, baby, Niama. Like the amount I try to obey acting a human.
First of all, acting a Jumano, make us say a idea and Yamia trauma me say me because or your friend, mommy, or your friend, we make us say your friend because me man dan just say be a medani actor because me I was always playing football, you know, and me know be a show interest in any way from my childhood say be a me baba acting Jumana say anything that has to do with entertainment except football. But since I see in 2010. Oh, if you come. Hello. Oh.
Yeah.
Send them because your friend, idea. Nyamia trauma me say, my baby Danny acted that so.
Oh, okay. Nice. But
me twin share and then to move on sir.
oh, you be fun sir, you be any day. You be fun sir. But before your acting career, what are you doing? Like now you're doing?
Well, before my acting career, now me a music kakra, me tina Boje studio kakra. Boje studio was Pinters, me kotina Boje in Chen kakra. And now me go school. Now me like I said, now me bobo made them anything because now me mommy a veteran actress and a producer and now me in industry kakra, but man show interest. Now me music nana and me too. So what I say, it just came by destiny, you know. And I picked it up. I learned my crafts. I mastered my work, and then I'm here now.
Wow. That's nice. But now, cause me a victor nata, but your actress Ben, so I bet me on.
Oh, no, Vector. Only there is like it's in the first Ghanaian actress or Muko try move on Nigeria. On also the first Ghanaian producer or the DJ Kosoko Nizak Ojimoba Ghana Betra movie. If I take you back, the movies are which The Visitor, Lost Hope, Asimo, Jewels, Only Pascal and Edward. No, a lot of movies in our early days of Mami Dokuno and David Don told them on started from Kantanka to stage plays and the screens.
Oh, okay. So what's her name?
Nidin the Saudat was CB. Hello.
Oh, okay. You know, not to say, your journey to the acting career. you were playing football before. You were a player, Nkata.
Yeah, I played a little bit of football. It's not as if the football, it wasn't even like you say when you're a kid and you're growing, you play football for fun. I was playing football out of passion and out of what I wanted to become in future, and I wasn't on the wrong path though. I was on the right path. Just that I had a little bit accident and meeting a fake akra. Me wo
Oh,
fie na
wow.
I just got a chance. Me who some more audition. I just wanted to be part. And I make I say acting no. And yeah, idea I made it see my dream say me person me and me yeah. I idea e buy. Oh, I idea nyame shira ma me say that me be an actor and a producer.
Oh, okay. That's nice. But through your acting career, no, how many years now?
Next year marks my 10 years in the industry. This year is my 9 year.
Wow.
Yes. I started from 2000 and yeah, it's been 9 years, going to 10 years. I think next year will be a decade for me.
Wow.
And I
And
must say,
then so
it's been a very successful and narrow year for me. But I'll give thanks to God because every year, God puts me on a different level and He keeps blessing me. So I'm grateful.
okay, so that means next year we can call you Sarkodie. Actor of the decade.
Actor of the decade, exactly. Maybe I'm not my I would be on me. I wouldn't mind.
Yeah. So Charlie, like within 10 years, what's your favorite character in movies?
My favorite character, I think my favorite character is everybody's favorite character. What the street knows and
Uh-huh.
what love. Sometimes we actors we don't decide on what is our favorite character in our movies. You understand?
Oh,
We listen to our fans and those who support us. I don't call them fans, I call them family because these are my family. So there was before Opana came, which is now global and everybody's calling Opana. There was a
yeah.
character who was always playing gay in movies and people loved him for his gay character. And some will say he's gay, some will just love the fact that he's doing well as an actor. But Opana came overnight from the Fuckboy series and globally from even 3-year-old kids are calling me Opana. So I think Opana is the rescue of my career.
Oh, okay. So that means you don't have specific characters that you love to
Myself,
act in.
myself, I have a lot of characters and roles that I love to play. Um, I'm okay with it.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
what do you love about these characters?
Well, Opana like this. Opana as a character, Opana is a liar. He's a dubious guy. He's or you'll be a bit, and I love the funny part of him. You understand? And I love the
Yeah.
funny aspect of Opana and not the bad side like they took it from the gay character. And I love the gay character, and I love taking the roles all the time when it comes because I feel it's challenging and I like taking challenging roles. I like to take roles that people find it difficult to play. In my entire career, I see people appreciate. Getting for
Yeah, bro, I did.
yeah. So
Yeah, bro, I did.
I love every character I play, but I think I love the challenging ones more because mostly any active and let me take it on challenging roles. You understand when it comes to comedy and romantic and taking going out of your comfort zone as an actor and doing something different to other people as well. You know.
Okay. So what are some of the challenging ones?
I think the gay character is extremely challenging, very challenging because I have to transform myself from being a normal human man being to a Homo sapien person. You understand, like a homosexual, and it's not
Yeah.
on a negative side. it's for the people to laugh, and it's for the character to make people believe what the story is talking about, you know. And I think
Okay.
I'm in love with my character Opener on this the Fuckboy series. You understand? Because it's
Oh yeah.
something that people didn't think of, you know, creating, and I thought of it, and I think the people love it. Both the kids, the young, the old, everyone loves it. So those two characters are my favorite characters in 9 years of the industry.
Wow. 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 But how do you prepare for a role?
That's my secret. If I tell you now, there are a lot of upcoming actors that will take, then nobody will
Oh,
love
but there are some people that you inspired them. So
it. Yeah.
when you share it with us, I think it's cool for them. At
Well,
least they will learn something.
as an actor and as a filmmaker, I think taking your craft serious, because in every aspect of profession, you need to take your work serious. I mean, you need to learn and invest more in your work than your own self. You understand? Like you being a blogger like this, I'm sure you invest more in creating site for yourself, and you know,
Yeah.
creating also. Exactly. So as an actor, you need to watch a lot of, you know, people that you think are good and inspire you, not to become like them, but you know, it's like putting three different people together to become you. You understand? But not saying, oh, I want to
Okay.
pick Omar and I want to become like Omar and I want to act like Omar. You have to be different from me. You have to be better than me. I came to do Opana. You have to do something different. Do you understand? So preparing
Yeah.
for a role, you just need to study your craft, you know, because I can never say, okay, if I'm going to play Opana, I go and watch this, I listen to Who Lies. No. But on a normal day, I go on internet, I read more about acting, I read more about, you know, facial expressions, how to deliver dialogues, how to take stage fright, how to fight nervousness when you're on set. It's a whole lot. Sometimes you can be as good as an actor, but then when you get on set and they put the camera lights and director shouts action, trust me, everything you've ever learned and everything you know will just go because of fear. So you need
Mm.
to put a whole craft together, and then, you know, bring out your own character that people will love at the end of the day.
Oh, okay. Well, but how do you deal with nervousness?
Well, nervousness is something that no actor can fight. Myself, even till now to tomorrow, aside the fact that, aside, you know, my professionalism and then my, you know, years of being in the industry, if feeling today, if they put camera on me and they start, you know, putting things together, I get nervous. It's normal, because you be thinking, oh, am I going to forget my lines? Am I going to get the actions right? Would the director says I'm not doing it well? And more, if worst of it, or if you're acting with a senior colleague, let's say somebody is new in the industry, the person's acting with me, the person feel intimidated by me, and that is wrong, you know. Just because there are a lot of upcoming actors that I see that are more better, like they're better than me. But if they meet me, they get frightened, they get scared, and those are things that you need to fight. You need to let yourself know that. So long as you met Omar and you are acting with Omar, then you are as good as Omar. So you need to be confident and fight your fears. Just take a deep breath before the director says action. When the director says camera rolling, you take a deep breath. On an action, you start talking and you go. That's how you fight it. And I'm sure by the time you are done with first, second take, you are good to go. Mostly people get scared because they think they'll forget their lines in the scripts, you know. Yeah, but these are all part of crafts. These are everything that you need to work on.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's nice. So
Yeah.
since day one of your acting career, what keeps you going? What has motivated you till now?
Motivation. I motivate myself. Trust me. I motivate myself. I look at where I came from and where I want to go, and what I've achieved and what I want to achieve more, and whom I want to become. And it keeps pushing me every day. I feel like I've not done enough. In as much as people think, oh, he's done well, oh, he's produced this. People, a lot of people think, oh, I've done about myself. I feel like I've not done enough because I haven't given people what I have. I have not shown the world what is inside me. So I motivate myself by telling myself that I'm not done with what I'm doing. I'm not even started yet. You understand? So it's my self-confidence that keeps pushing me.
Oh, okay, okay. That's nice. That's nice. So, like, what has been your greatest achievement or accomplishment in your acting career?
I haven't achieved what I want to achieve yet. Not yet. I
Wow.
haven't gotten. Yeah, I haven't. I haven't gotten it yet. Trust me. My
Oh, oh,
target
oh,
is
oh,
not to
oh.
get to Hollywood. I
What
know a lot
about
of
what
people.
about the
No.
nominations? What about the nominations and awards that you get?
Well, yes, I have 23 awards. I have nominations every year and all that, but those are not life achievements. Life achievement, my own. I mean, understanding of life achievement is accomplishing what you plan to become by, imposing certain things in the minds of people that they can never forget you. Like Susie Williams is dead just within 2 years of being in the industry, and trust me, no one can ever forget Susie Williams. Do you understand? I don't want to be an actor that will
Wow.
die
Yeah.
today and then after 2-3 years they stop talking about me. I want to be the kind of actor that even if I'm dead, generation upon generation, my movies will be shown on TV for even the ones who have not even seen me or heard of me will come and watch me as well. Do you understand? So I feel I haven't even
Yeah.
started what I want to achieve.
Wow. Wow. So
Yeah.
this 10 years period, like how many movies have you produced so far, or have you featured in so far? Like the production and featured ones.
Wow. Rough. I think it was some few days ago. I was telling somebody that I'm just sitting down calculating the ones that I can remember. There are a lot of movies that I've shot that I don't remember. Personally, I have produced almost 20. I would say almost because one is still on pending. So I've produced almost 23 movies in 9 years. I think 12 cinema movies, and then the rest are normal TV, internet movies. You understand? And if I'm putting everything in general, I think I've
Wow.
shot close to 100 movies. I don't know. I think close to 100 movies in general. Both the one I produced and the one I featured in. Close to 100 or more. I think. I can't remember. Trust me. There are movies we shoot and we don't even remember them.
Close to 100 movies.
Yeah.
Wow. That. But what about your own, the ones that you produce yourself?
I've done let's say 23 films. I've done 10 cinema films, and
What
then
about the ones
12 to
that you
13
produce
normal.
as a producer?
As a producer, I've done 23 films, 10 cinema movies, and 13 normal internet TV movies. So 23 and 2 series, I think. Yeah. And there are some that I've edited that I've not even brought them out. I think I have 2 movies that, apart from cinema movies, the Umar and the Candice Girls, I've done a couple of YouTube films that are still on bench that I've not even edited, I used to do a lot of production. I think you guys see it as well. Where to go? Your internet
Yeah.
off.
Yeah. I think the internet is really messing up here.
Yeah, the network. I'm sure it's the weather.
Yeah, but can you hear me now?
I can hear you loud and clear.
But can you hear me now?
Loud and clear. I can hear you.
Oh, okay. So I want to hear what you were talking about before this internet mess up.
Yes, you asked me how many movies I've produced as a producer,
Yes.
and I'm saying
Yes.
if I don't lose count, I think 23 films, 10 cinema movies, and 13 normal internet TV movies that I do. I normally do a lot of TV and internet for my my distribution for my cinema films. We have a way we distribute our films based on the other movies that we have. I can't disclose it here. It's a distribution market.
Oh, okay. So amongst the one that you've produced as a producer, which one was a bit challenging?
Umar.
Umar.
Yes.
Wow, I see. Was it challenging and in directing, or I mean in which way?
What you said?
Yeah, I said, is it challenging in directing or in which way?
Well, the whole production from putting it together as a script. What people don't know is Ama has been on scripts or has been written for like close to a year. It's a story that I planned it like a year, and it's been through the hands of different writers, from the main writer to a director who had to screenplay it, to another director who screenplay before the director who directed it as well. So it's because it was a big project, and we spent 30 days on set making that film, a whole month on set producing the movie. We went through a lot of challenges on set, financial reasons, and acting wise, post production, location, and the rain falling and breaking the production. A whole lot of things that
Wow.
I didn't expect to go through, because I felt I have planned and put everything together. But production, you can never expect a smooth production. I mean, in Africa, anything can happen. Your money can finish, your actors can delay the set, rain can fall, a whole lot. But trust me, I've never been through a stressful production like Ama before, and I think it's worth it. And I'm hoping that people will love it when it's finally out after this Corona thing.
Yeah, but someone will ask, upon going through all these challenges and the movie was about to come out and you postponed it.
Yeah.
Why did you postpone that movie?
Well, I postponed that Ama because we were facing a post-production technical issues, you understand, and
Okay.
we had to, because it's a movie that was really hyped. It was everywhere. People, even till now, even as much as the movie has been postponed, the movie is still on the lips of people till now. So that means when we start promotion again, people are still going to come for the premiere. So I didn't want to bring anything out for people to be disappointed in the film, because it's a film that is on my heart. So when I realized the mistakes and the wrongs in it, I didn't want to do anything shabby to come and give to the public. I want to make sure that I'm bringing a good film for the people to watch and love, like I've always done. So when I realized the mistakes, when I realized the wrongs and the faults in the film, I told my people and I told the crew and everybody that I think the movie needs to be postponed, which is a big thing, because I mean, we've sold tickets, people bought tickets, and Silverbird is waiting, the whole date, everything is set. It'll be bad. It might end my career as a producer and as an actor, but I took the risk because it's better to give everybody a good job than to come and show a shabby job. Then they'll leave and say, Umar, it will affect my next movie. You understand?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it was rather I waited and corrected the movie and make sure I'm bringing a good film, because despite I want to show to the people, it's a movie that I want to take it on film festivals and win awards. So I rather do it properly for the people to love it.
Okay. Before we come to the movie industry, we want to know how were you able to transform from as an actor to a producer?
It was a big work. Trust me. It's at first I wasn't accepted. I wasn't accepted in the industry as a producer. People still saw me as an actor, because I started very young. I started acting when I was 17, and I never acted like a 17. I was always, I was everywhere, you understand? And when I started acting, I realized after I did my first film, which was House of Gold, any producer that wants to call me for a job will call me to come and play gay. And, Ghanaians like to stereotype, though. When they realize, oh, he's good this way, that's where they'll keep him, So I felt, no, I'm not getting the roles that I want to play, or I'm not playing the characters that I went outside the country to go and learn to come and play, you understand? And the only way I can express myself and play the characters that I think are challenging for me is by producing my own movies, And I started, it wasn't easy. People didn't accept it. People didn't buy me as a producer, but here I am today, winning Best Producer West Africa, both in Ghana, in London and everywhere, and doing movies back to back for the people to love it. It's I remember a director somewhere 3 years ago told me, oh, Umar, now we accept you as a producer. Trust me, if you are young in the industry and you're an actor and you want to become a producer, it's a big task, but it's up to you to stand on your feet and fight every challenge that will come your way as a producer, because it's not easy to make film in Ghana. Trust me, it's not easy, because you don't even know your fate as a distributor after you are done producing the film. It's not about taking the money to go and produce the film. It's about selling the film when you are done. Do you understand?
Oh, okay.
So I really
Yeah.
don't like it when people go and produce film and they don't have their marketing strategies, or they've not even planned where and how and what to do to sell the film to make their money back. It's a big challenge. There are a lot of producers in Ghana here who have a lot of young producers in Ghana who have given up as a producer. I have a couple of friends. It's all because of distribution, because the people who help to sell the film, sit on our money when they sell it. So you just have to be strong, and you just have to do it based on the fact that you're a businessman, and as a business or in business, anything can happen, but you just have to keep moving.
Oh, okay. That's nice. That's nice. But how do you see the movie industry now, the Ghana movie industry now, as a
I don't
producer and actor? How do you see it now?
I don't know. I don't know. My reason for saying I don't know is because there's a whole lot of things going on in the industry, and it's only us who are in it that see it. There are three things that needs to be corrected and needs to be dealt with. Without that, I don't think the industry can become like the lives of Majid and Van Vika when they were handling it, like how we are
Yeah.
handling it now. My colleagues,
So-
well, I'm in between the life of Majid and the new ones now, because I started with Majid then when they were leaving the industry, and I'm here. So I think
Yeah.
one big thing that is not helping the industry grow is there are a lot of hypocrisy in the industry. You understand? We give fake smiles to each other
Wow.
when we meet each other, but behind the scene we're always killing each other, and yeah, jujuma if a man from sema and say you understand? Like, people are not being real to each other.
Okay.
We are not being real to ourselves, within ourselves, my colleagues and all that. So until we stop the hypocrisy and love each other and support each other regardless. I mean, there are circumstances where they've casted me for a role, and then my own colleague that I think is my friend is there fighting for the role for themselves when they know it's mine. And it's a bad thing
Wow.
until we learn to love each other and appreciate each other and come together and unite and become one. The industry can never be the same. It can never be like before. It will still be, oh, media, I don't want to act with Omar. Oh, Omar, he's a bad person. Oh, Asimesi is not good. Oh, this person is not good. Oh, you can never tell somebody is good or bad until you give them a chance. You
Yeah.
understand? And me as a producer for 9 years now, I have never shot a movie and taken a lead role before. I always give lead roles to other people, mostly newcomers. And the industry is a witness to me. I've brought a lot of faces in the industry. I've brought a lot of
Okay.
new faces into the industry. So until we become united and stop the hypocrisy, I don't think the industry is going anywhere. It's still going to be where it is, and it will remain like this.
Wow, I see. So
Yeah.
I'm talking about hypocrisy in the movie industry.
Yeah.
I want to know, sir, has someone threatened you over role before?
No, you can't threaten me over a role. I'm a producer. You can't threaten me. I'm a producer, and I've worked.
No,
I've,
no.
I've,
I mean,
I've
I
done.
mean, I mean, I mean, I mean, when let's say you are
Yes,
not
yes.
producing a movie and
When
you are,
I was when
I
I was
mean, a
when I was
character
coming up
in
as
the movie.
when I was coming up as an actor, I've had a lot of threats from production managers and producers and directors. When I shot my first film as a producer, literally from the beginning of 2014 to the end of 2014, I didn't shoot a single movie in the industry because I became a producer. You know, people were against the fact that I was becoming a producer. They felt I was challenging them, or I was going to take their job from them and all that. I went through, in as much as my year or my career has been smooth from the eyes of my fans, but me as a person, I've been through a lot as an actor and as a producer, and all those things made me strong, and made me stand on my feet and made me realize how the industry was and how it is now and where it's going.
So all these things that you are talking about, how did you react to that?
I keep working hard. I keep proving people wrong. That's what I do. Every year when people feel, oh, he won't come again, he's broken, I come. Oh, he will come again, he's broken. I keep proving people wrong. I like it when people challenge me with defeat. It just makes me want to work harder.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You as an actor, I mean, there are so many people out there who is
Yeah.
watching you, but they don't know the difference between Gollywood and Kumawood. What's the difference between Gollywood and Kumawood?
We we separated it, or I would say the fans separated it, because there's nothing like Gollywood and Kumawood. Reason being is
No, but you are aware that there's
of
Gollywood.
course. Of
You are
course, I
aware?
know there's Hollywood. I know there's
Yeah.
Hollywood and
So
there's
so
Kumawood.
we want to know the difference between the Gollywood and the Kumawood. Whether Gollywood is the one speaking English and the Kumawood is the one speaking P, or we don't know. So
Okay.
you as an actor and you worked for 10 years, you want to
Yeah.
know your your
Well,
your, your
Gollywood,
understanding about that.
Gollywood stands for the industry. The Gollywood stands for the entire industry in Ghana, because Nigerians don't know
Okay.
what is Kumawood. Americans don't know what is Kumawood. They know there's Nollywood, there's Hollywood, there's Bollywood, and there's Gollywood. Do you understand? There's Kannywood as well. I think that's the Kenyans one. So, but in
Okay.
our Ghana, we decided to separate Gollywood and Kumawood because it got to a time the people in Accra were not giving, important or major roles to the actors from Kumasi because of language barrier. Most of them couldn't speak English and
Right.
all that. So the Kumasi people felt, no, I think the Accra people are separating themselves. They're just picking their own people who speak English to shoot their own English movies. So then we are also going to have our own Kumasi industry and call it the Kumawood. So that's how come we have the Kumawood, which is the Kumasi industry in Kumasi, and then we have the Gollywood, which is the industry in Ghana. But in a whole, we are all Gollywood when we come together as one people. Do you understand? So the
Yeah.
Kumawood is for the Kumasi people, but I have shot a lot of Kumawood movies because I feel it's a Ghanaian film. So long as your production is good, your cast, your director is good, and it's a Kumawood film, I do not mind. It's a film, it's my job. So I want to
Oh,
advise
okay.
the upcoming actors, they should not, be picky with Kumawood and Gollywood. If what they should do is, if somebody calls you for a movie, ask important questions. What is your marketing strategy? Where are you taking the film to? Who is directing? Who are the people involved in the film? What is my role? You read the script. If you feel your role is important, you take it before you even talk about money. Whether it's from Kumasi or it's from Accra. Don't feel if a movie is coming from Accra and it's Gollywood, oh, it's going international. There are a lot of movies that are being shot in Accra here as English movies that are not good compared to some movies in Kumasi that I've seen. There are a lot of movies that have been shot in Kumasi as local and Kumawood movies that are more beautiful than the Accra movies. So don't choose between Kumawood and Gollywood, but rather choose a good script that will, push you forward in your career as an actor, whether it's Kumawood or Gollywood.
Have you acted with the Kumawood people before? In Kumawood movies, have you acted?
I think most of my movies, aside the ones that I did in Nigeria, most of my films in Ghana here are local films from Kumasi. Opana is not a standard Kunta in Gollywood. It's just a normal local web series. You understand? So would you classify that as a Kumawood film or a Gollywood movie? I've done a lot of Kumawood movies, and funny enough, people living in abroad and outside the country enjoy the local films because they laugh. They get to see the lling, the Yaudabos, and then they make them laugh. So they enjoy it more. And me, like I said, I love comedy. So anything that has to do with me fooling and making people laugh, I love it. Do you understand? The reason why people love Opana is because I make them laugh. And if Kumawood is going to do a comedy movie with me to make people laugh, why not? I'll do it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I wouldn't go and do a movie and be crying and somebody will be crying. People want to laugh. The industry is, stressed. The country is stressed. There's corona. People are dying. So people need things to laugh. People need to watch things to make them happy, to make them, stop thinking, to take them out of their depression. So it's not about loving and kissing. I love you. It's about making people laugh and people enjoying your work as well. So whether Kumawood or Gollywood is a good thing. Just choose a good script.
Oh, okay. Okay. Classifying Gollywood as a whole for the whole Ghana movie industry.
Yeah.
Let me say, comparing Gollywood to Nollywood, which one do you think is reigning now?
Right now, none of them is reigning. Right now, it's all about doing a good film. Because, okay, let me give a perfect example. My movie Umar. Do you know that my movie Umar, 45 or 50%, or let me say 50% of people in the movie were speaking Tree. I was speaking Hausa. Somebody speaking PG, and somebody speaking good English. So, what would you call that? Gali Kumawood or what? You won't call it Gali Kumawood, or you call it a good film. So right now, Gollywood is not raining, neither is Kumawood raining, but rather good films are raining. You need to do a good film.
No, I'm not talking of Kumawood. The comparison, I'm talking of Gollywood and Nollywood.
No,
the Nigerian
Gollywood is nowhere close to Nollywood. Let's be honest. I'm not gonna stand here and talk and defend my country. I'm being honest. If we are going to wake up and work harder and do good movies, then let's wake up and do a good film, because Nollywood is far gone. Trust me, Nollywood is like on top Nollywood is leading in Africa in terms of entertainment, not only in movies but in music and anything. Because when you go to Nigeria and you see how they do movies, they take the movie work as a profession, as a living. But in Ghana here, most of us take movie work as a part-time job. Let's be honest. Most of the filmmakers in Ghana here take movie as a part-time job. But in Nigeria, it's a full career, it's a full profession, it's a full job. So they are way ahead of us. They do good movies, better movies. They were the first. They're the first from West Africa to go on Netflix. Do you understand? And they are doing good movies. And me, I like watching good films. I don't just watch, I watch good films. And trust me, Nigerians, I watch more Nigerian films than I watch Hollywood movies.
Wow.
You know, so
wow.
Hollywood is
wow. So right now you want to say that the Nollywood is going far more than the Gollywood.
That's the truth on the floor.
Wow. And what do you think Gollywood, when Gollywood they will be able to meet the standard where the Nigerians are?
First of all, we need to stop being living a hypocrite's life. Let's be real. Let's be honest. Let's work harder. Let's support each other. Let's promote each other. In Ghana here, you see, if I produce movie, only the people in the movie and some bloggers that are my friends and some people that will promote the film. You will not see the whole Ghana promoting the film. In Nigeria, when they shoot film, they support each other. They promote it. Even in Ghana here, we end up promoting Hollywood films and we promote our own Ghanaian films. So it goes out to even the fans, the people watching us right now and the people who are going to watch us later. Let's support Ghanaian films. Any movie that is made from Ghana and it's good, let's support it. Let's promote it. Don't think, oh, me, I don't like Umar, so I will not promote Umar's film. Me, I don't like Kofi Asama, so I will not promote Kofi Asama's film. No. If somebody works, because the industry in Ghana is difficult to produce. It is a bit me producing movie, not a premium. The least you can do is support 30 Ghana series and go and watch the film. It will help the film, promote the film. Social media is the language right now. Social media is the language right now. So instead of you, if you say you love Umar, instead of you posting your nice pictures and all that, when I'm promoting my film, just help me by just posting my flyers. Maybe you can help me by selling 3 or 4. You know, let's support each other. That's all we need. Because the Nigerians, they're supporting each other. And the reason why they are going far and they're doing more is because there's money. So if we don't support each other to be able to, you know, sell our films in the cinema, how can we make more money to shoot better films? We will keep shooting movies that are, you know, sized to our budget. We need to go beyond our budget and shoot heavy films. That's why I will always upload Kofi Asama. I think in Ghana right now, aside me or apart from me that I think I'm doing a good film, Kofi Asama is one of those people that is putting Ghana on a different map with this kind of movies. And let's be honest, Ghanaians will be hypocrite about this and say, oh, he steals stories. And even if he steals a story, he shot it good. That's what is important. Someone to sit back and watch the film and say, wow, is that a Ghanaian film? That's all about it. Instead of we sitting and criticizing and breaking ourselves and trying to, you know, spoil somebody's work, but rather use that energy to promote because it's coming from your country.
Okay. You attended last year's I think 2019 Ghana Movie Awards.
Yes.
Can you tell us your experience?
It was very bad. I was very disappointed. I don't think I'll ever attend Ghana Movie Awards again.
Why were you disappointed?
Organization is still the same family and friends awards. The awards are, before the nomination comes out, they know who's going to win. They know who's taking what home. We went just sit there like a bunch of fools, and then it was bad. I mean, I would never say anything. I don't even want to talk about Ghana Movie Award until maybe the owner sit up and then, you know, strategize it very well or sell the right out to somebody to take over. Until then, I think Ghana Movie Award has lost its respect, and it's supposed to be a prestigious award because it's a Ghana Movie Awards, but rather it's become a family and friends award. So it's not anything I want to talk about. I wouldn't promote them by talking about them.
Yes. I understand that. But did you receive any award on the night?
No, I got nominated, but I think Ejako won my category, and it's fine. I mean, it's well understood. He's Ejako. He's a legend, so I don't mind.
But don't you think because you did not receive any award, that's why you are saying this?
No. You know, in life, when something is not meant for, it's not meant for you. I've won a lot of awards. I've gotten nominated. I mean, being nominated with Ejako alone is a win for me. Do you understand? Because look, I was watching Ejako when I was in class 6 or GS or something like that, and now I'm in the same category with Ejako. I'm privileged. So if he won over me, I haven't lost. But if I'm in the same category with my own colleague and they give it to my colleague, then I'll feel I've lost. But if I lost or if I lost for a Jacko, then it's a win for me. I mean, being in the same category with a Jacko, come on, it's like being in the same category with Denzel Washington, and Denzel wins. I mean, you should be privileged. I'm not worried about it, but I just don't like the organization and how it's been done. It's crap. It's a whole crappy shit. Like, they need to strategize their award scheme very well. I think the best award in Ghana right now is Golden Movie Awards, and they're doing very well, and they're being honest, and they are awarding people who actually deserve the awards.
Oh, okay. I see, but don't you think they lack financial? Don't you think financial is the problem?
No, I don't think it's about money, because he has sponsors. I mean, he's never done the award without a sponsor. There are people sponsoring him, no matter what. Look, if you cannot afford a gold-plated award, do a frame, do a certificate. Just make sure people go home with an award to show that they actually won a category in this particular year. Not come on stage and say you won an award, they give you the plaque, you go back and they take the plaque from you. Then what do you come home with? What would you tell your children? You go and tell someone, oh, I won award 2019. Where is the award? Where is the plaque? What shows that you won? You are the best actor, you are the best supporting actor. You understand? It's not about money. If you don't have the money, don't do it. If you have the money, do it right. Do you understand? He can never say he didn't have the money. I mean, there are people sponsoring him and giving money. Even if they give you one CD, spread the one CD in a way that everybody will be appreciated. At the end of the day, it's not as if you give money on the award. So make sure the person take the plug home, at least.
Wow. Oh, I see. So before I come to the next question, on the Ghana movies, let me ask my last question. So now, upon what you are talking about, do you agree with Kweku Menu that he said the 2019 Ghana Movie Awards was the worst awards among the previous years? So will you agree with Kweku Menu in that way?
Yes, funny enough, on the day of the award, Kweku Menu was sitting right behind me, and we left the room at the same time, because we were like, what the fuck is going on? So I think anything Kweku Menu is one of the realest actors in the industry, and anything he says is not against anyone, but rather in defense of building the industry. He's one of the most honest actors I've met in my life, and everything he says about the industry, about it, he's right, and I support him.
Wow. Right now, we knew before, in some years ago, we saw you and a certain guy called Showboy doing something together. But right now, it seems you guys are not moving together anymore. What has happened between you guys?
His contract ended. He's moved on.
Wow. So it means you signed a contract with Showboy.
Yeah, he was under management and his time was up and he has to go. That's it.
Why didn't you renew? Why didn't you renew?
I had other people to take care of as well, and I think he's gotten what I want him to get, and he can move on. It's like Stonebwoy and Kevin Boy. Their contract ended, and Kevin Boy has to move on. So it's up to Kevin Boy to keep doing, good music for people to love him. So I have done my best by bringing him on to the limelight because nobody knew him. I took him from wherever I took him to.
Wow.
I'm bigger and keep doing Showboy. You understand? So if he doesn't move on with his career, he doesn't work on his craft. That was in my do him. You understand? What if you never knew? So it's his own work to take on. It's not my business afterwards.
Wow. So your final words, I think left with a few minutes, then the president will speak to the nation. What's your final words? Then we say goodbye to each other. Yes.
Yeah.
So I was saying what's your final words? Then we go and watch the president speaking to the nation.
Well, to everyone watching, I thank you guys so much for spending your time and your data. I just want to say that everybody should stay safe, stay home. let's try and stay safe. Corona is real. We need everyone alive. We need all of you, so that when we get back to the industry and we want to start making movies, you guys will be there to support and then buy our ticket. I want to take this platform and this time to appreciate my manager. He's here. His core salary.
Oh,
We've been
okay.
working. Yeah, we've been working underground based on Umar. I know all of you want to get information, but trust me, soon, very soon, when Corona and everything is down, even before then, we'll bring some information out on when Umar is coming out. So thank everybody so much for your patience and not calling me or taking me to court based on your ticket that you bought. But trust me, the movie is gonna come out. Just have patience for us. That's all. I really appreciate everyone that has supported my career from beginning and everyone who loved me. And I thank everybody so much. That's all.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, abusia for Krupp and atwitwe enkomo no bibi o kan bia enkomo ya atwitwe nyame adom a kina beko na eda YouTube ntino ko no ma betimi anya bi na wahwe nyame adom a kina enso ya another time ya ne Ebenezer Forcing ebe atwitwe enkomo e wa ha no se nti make sure say obeka che wadanfo so atimi aba ba hwe bi Ebenezer Forcing be ma oye no ho tse oba no yane ne betwe enkomo anu me da obi bia ase nyame adom a yebehia me din ade owusko bi